Greetings folks, Runcam keep coming out with cameras at a breakneck pace. This is a new one that is, at the time of this video, hasn't been released yet, but should be by the time this is uploaded. These are the Runcam Sparrow and the Runcam Micro Sparrow. What are they? Well, they are 16:9 aspect ratio CMOS cameras. The Runcam Sparrow has on-screen display of voltage, which is awesome, wide dynamic range, selectable wide dynamic range, and the Micro Sparrow is the same camera pretty much, but in the micro form factor. It doesn't have voltage telemetry on this one. These cameras could well tick all the boxes for me. I love 16:9 cameras. When using 16:9 goggles or box goggles, I really don't like the stretched out 4.3 out into 16:9 look. These are proper 16:9 FPV cameras. Okay, let's have a look at them. Alright, so let's have a look at the specs. And we have NTSC or PAL switchable on the menu, 16:9 aspect ratio. Model is the Sparrow. Wide voltage input range, that's very good, 5 to 36 volts. Field of view 150 degrees. And it's the Sparrow ORL21. And the Micro, same NTSC or PAL, 16:9 aspect ratio, same voltage input, slightly narrower angle of view, 145 degrees. Micro Sparrow L21. So let's have a look at the Runcam Sparrow first. It's the sort of typical form factor that we're used to. 2.1mm lens, that's my favourite lens. We have a 5-pin and a 2-pin connectors, microphone there. Input voltage, ground, video, and then audio and the VBAT sensor there, and ground and OSD on that side. And in a little bag of goodies, we get the joystick OSD changer, a simple 3-pin video and power connector, replacement housing with the pivot style mount on the back. That's good to have that option. Nuts and bolts, mounting bracket, OSD changer extension cable for mounting in tight spots and still having access to the OSD cable. And here's the 5-pin connector which goes in there, and we have the usual red, black and yellow power and video, and then we have white would be audio, and the blue is the voltage sensor. So what I always do is just solder that directly to the red wire there. If you power your camera separately to the flight battery, then you may want to keep that separate so that you can plug it into the, tap it off the flight battery. And yeah, I would just clip that off and solder up a servo style connector there with the blue connected to the red. And then I use a wire lead to tap off the balance port of the battery, run power to the transmitter and run power to the camera, with the video lead going through the wire lead to the transmitter. Very nice looking camera. This ticks all the boxes for me. This is exactly the camera I'm looking for. Alright, let's have a look at the Micro now. So we've got that tiny little stripped down camera. Beautiful little thing. In the instruction manual, that shows this connected directly to the little TXOT5 or TXT5 25 milliwatt transmitter. Initially I thought that they run on slightly different voltages, so you wouldn't be able to use them together, but the instruction manual does show them connected together, and it looks like you can plug 5 volts into the transmitter, plug the transmitter into the camera, and it'll all work together. So that's pretty cool. And with this one we get another OSD changer, little mount bracket, nuts and bolts, and the video and power lead for the camera. Awesome. All that remains is to connect them up to a screen and have a look at the menus. On-screen display changer connected there, connected into a transmitter there, and being picked up on the screen here. I'll connect up the Runcam Sparrow, the full Sparrow now, power it up. This is what we get to start off with. Voltage bottom left, Runcam, or the pilot name I guess it is, in the centre, and the connection time on the right. Now if I push, I've got the on-screen display changer connected up. If I push and hold, we have exposure, and you can choose standard or BLC, whatever that is, shutter mode, auto, manual or auto, automatic gain control, on or off, and intensity, middle, low and high. Doesn't seem to make a lot of difference. Return, auto white balance. You can choose a white balance by pushing there, auto white balance 1 or a user setting. Image adjust, sharpness, noise reduction, contrast, saturation, red gain, and we'll go to the next screen. Green gain and blue gain. So you've got some fine adjustments of colour balance there. That's pretty nice. That's image adjust. Next screen. So here we go, wide dynamic range. Now you can choose middle, low or high wide dynamic range. That's a nice touch as well. Just leave it on middle for the moment. So I'll save that. Save OK and exit. Now if we hold the button up, we can change the pilot name. You can change the pilot name on and off, timer. Can't wrap around with these selections. There we go. I've got my name on the screen there. If I push down and hold, I can change the position of that. Push to the left and hold, you can change the position of the voltage. And you can calibrate the voltage some way too. Hold to the right and you can change the position of the connection time. So now I've swapped over to the Micro Sparrow. I have the on-screen display selector plugged in, and again going into the transmitter and again picking up on the screen. Okay, I'll plug in the Micro Sparrow now. There we go. So we don't have an on-screen display with this one, but we'll see what we can do with the setup. Exposure is the same selections. Auto gain control, white balance, image adjust, all the same stuff. Day-night system, and wide dynamic range, that's what we're after. So you can change from low to middle to high again. Excellent. Save that, save OK. Exit. So nice and simple, just a good camera with lots of good selections, just that there's no on-screen display to worry about. Very cool. Now I just have to put them on a plane and take them out for a fly.